Correspondent Joan London, live in London. Not a joke, Joan, lots of silly bets taking place. How are things over there?
Well, it's a bit nippy, but I mean, all the things going on here, I don't really think that there's going to be a car breaking down. She's going to be in a spectacular Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
And she is going to leave the hotel at about 10:50.
Well, that was one of the things I was going to ask you, Joan.
Easy 10-minute ride.
I wanted to ask you, what the first question that I guess we have prepared here is, what time will Kate arrive at the Abbey? This is something they're betting on.
Oh, that is the most popular bet, and there's a lot of people betting on it. They're taking the drive, timing it out, figuring what could go wrong. You know, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip will be in front of her. He is 90, and she's, I think, about 85. They can take their time, but there aren't those big ascending steps like at St. Paul's Cathedral, where Diana got married. So everybody is betting that things are going to go off without a hitch, and that she's going to ride between 11 and 11:03. But I remember being on the other side of the street of St. Paul's and watching and waiting for Diana's glass carriage to come.
Right.
And I got to tell you, they had a hard time getting her in the big dress in it. That was something they just hadn't thought about. So that held it up. And a little something like that. It's the time that those doors of the Westminster Abbey close behind her. That determines who wins the bet.
All right. Now, the next question is, I don't know why people care about this nonsensical crap, but they do. What color hat will the Queen wear? You
know, this is something, believe it or not, that just thousands and thousands of Brit bet on every single year when she goes to the Royal Ascot races. But now they get to bet on it here. And the leading bet, and right now it's 9-2 odds that it will be light blue. And every other pastel you can imagine comes right after that.
and then they're betting on what song they'll play during William and Kate's first dance at the reception.
And there are 20 that you can choose from. You're Beautiful, James Blunt, that's the one that's leading. I'm told that the long shot is Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon. Somehow, I just don't think we're going to be hearing that song behind me here at the dance that night.
Yeah, save that one for Harry's wedding. I guess maybe
I think so.
Yeah, it might work a little better. All right, the length of the train on Kate's dress. Wow.
Anything about what she's wearing. They're betting on the color of the dress. Ecru, cream, white, ivory, red is the long shot. Don't think we'll see that one. And also the length of the train. Now, you may remember that Diana had a 25-foot train.
Really?
She got to the top of the steps, and that thing, it was unbelievable. But, you know, everyone's betting that it's going to be 8 to 19.9 feet. Now, I don't think she would have a great big long train. That's the long shot, because I would doubt that she was going to try to upstage Diana.
No, you're probably right about that. That makes perfect sense. And then the last one we have here, where will they go on their honeymoon? Kenya
is the leading bet. Now, that is where William proposed to her. They were just there last October. Now, second on the list is Scotland, and there's a lot of talk that they want to kind of downplay. They're trying to keep costs down. They don't want to have an appearance of spending a lot of money. So they may very well do a mini-moon, some kind of a mini-moon right around here. Number 3 on the list is Canada, but that's going to be their first big trip together this June, so I doubt whether they'd go there now. But the bets are on.
So what are you working on over there, Joan? You're there early for a wedding.
Well, we've been doing stories, and I actually went to a bet shop today. Now, I bet whether Prince Philip would fall asleep during the service. Can you believe I could bet on that?
That's awesome.
You can also bet on whether Prince Harry will have a little too much to drink and be too tipsy to do the toast. But hopefully that's not going to happen too late at night. I think it's kind of nice, though, that, you know, he has been photographed by the paparazzi having a little trouble getting from nightclubs to his car. That's why the bet is there. But I think it's really nice that every single bet so far has been in favor of him being totally fine and not having too much to drink. So it kind of says a lot about the feeling around here, that everybody, even though they might normally be skeptics and judgmental, right now they're in the mood to be happy and bet that everybody will be on their best behavior.
Oh, but don't you kind of hope, Joan, deep down in your heart, that Harry's just plastered?
Nah,
No.
He's got to be the best man.
Oh,
he's got to, he's got to put on a good face that day, I think.
All right, everything's better with liquor. Joan, it's great to see you. Can't wait to work with you on wedding day. It's great to have you in the Fox family for these couple weeks, and enjoy London.
It's my pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Joan. Joan London. So great to see her. Can you believe? Exciting. Well, if you're not on the guest list, which we aren't, obviously, you can watch the wedding here on the big Fox News channel. Would you look at that, the happy couple. They don't show he's losing all his hair there. Friday, April the 29th it is. It starts at 4 o'clock in the ungodly hour of the morning, 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's 1 a.m. on the West Coast. Joan London will be live with us for this. Martha McCallum and I will be in London starting at 4, along with that Jonathan Hunt and Gretchen Carlson from The Morning Show. We'll all be there. So if we have to get up, you have to watch. That's it. Fox News Channel, April 29th.